Welcome over to ChessWhiz TV episode 406. I'm your host, The Wiz, today bringing you another crazy variant. This time it's spineless queen chess. No offense to spineless queens out there, but we're going to pretend that the queen is very, very scared and needs to stay nearby its friendly pieces at all times. So it kind of brings the power of the queen down a little bit. We're just going to play around and see how we like that variant. There's actually two ideas that I have about this. One is, hey, I got challengers. Let's just take one of these. No, let's throw one in the chat. I'll make you guys, whoa, I'll make you guys click fast. First clicker of this link gets to play the first game with me. There's two possibilities that I have. Let's open up my favorite game here, notepad.exe. The queen may not move. Stop touching a friendly piece. The queen may not stop touching. I was typing the rules. I know it seemed like I was an insane guy, but I was typing in Notepad, just wasn't visible on the screen. The rule is the queen may not stop touching a friendly piece. And by touching, I mean one of the 8 king move squares. So that's idea number one about this variant. The queen needs to be, like I said, touching her friends. However, the other, I want to play King's Gambit. The other idea, yes, the 8 squares around. The other idea I had, and this is so fun playing bishop c4, because he gets this check, and then I play king f1, he's like, yes! And then I'm like, oh, I meant to do that. I hope he checks me. Hope he checks me. I really hope he does. Oh, there's 3 ideas. We could also say piece but not pawn. Like you have to have a knight, bishop, rook, or king touching your queen at all times, and pawns do not count. That would really be restrictive for the queen. But the other idea is that the queen always has to be guarded, and I think that would be an interesting twist as well. Like if I moved here, like that would be a failure for my queen because none of these guys are guarding. Does pawn count as piece? Yes. Pawn counts as piece. Good question for this game, but we're going to try it a couple of different ways this episode because I'm making the rules here and I say we'll do that. So the next game we'll do that. So let's see what I can do. Yeah, since pawn counts as piece, that's not too restrictive for this game. What is this h5? Is this part of the variant? Like, okay, I thought, and then I thought, hey, if I move this pawn 2 squares, and then he stopped. Yeah, I don't think he ever had any conclusion because I don't see anything he did with that pawn. Oh, look at this gigantic center I created for myself. I like this. This is the way the King's Gambit should go. Look at this house, perfectly symmetrical right here, except I'm missing an f2 pawn, but that is a small price to pay for building the perfect center. Now, how do I win? So one idea would be to pin the knight, and then I could just win the knight, pin it, and win it. Pretty catchy. Let's do it. He can't even play h6 because of his brilliancy. h5, which maybe that was a mouse slip. Maybe he's like, whoops, 2 squares. Maybe that's what happened. I have no idea. Okay, so if I push this, take, and then the queens will trade maybe, and then we're just playing chess where I'm winning, which is a good way to play chess. Or I could play knight up and lose this pawn. Is that tempting? No. Or I could just move my queen up here. Push, take, queen takes queen, rook takes queen, and then we're playing chess because the queens are gone. And then he moves his knight here or here. So another cool thing about this, I'm going to bring my queen up to this square. I'm using all my time. He says it wasn't a mouse slip. He's listening to the stream. You see that over there? He's like, he told me I was stupid. Well, let's give him some time while he's growling. What I really want to do is get my knight here. I want to push and then take with the knight because that would attack this. Oh, now should I pin that one also? Let's just pin everything. Oh, he's out of his other pin. I need to pin him some more. Okay, I'll move back here. Oh, all my plans have to be reformed. I was going to do so much in this area. Maybe I should have just done it. But now my bishops are doing doofus-like things. This is a stupid variant. It's too much like chess. I mean, like, when is your queen ever going to be so away from the entire army? Like, oh no, I can't play queen h3. That was my entire plan. Trade a queen for a pawn. Okay. Well, there is a little bit of applicability here. I'm going to play a3 because I'm Running out of time, that's the reason. That's the reason. Let's see. I'll just waste my advantage here. So one idea I have is to take this, because when he recaptures, he has an isolated pawn, and I'm sure that would really hurt his feelings. Oh no, my pawn is isolated. Oh great, now he's going to get it back. Now I'll attack that isolated pawn. Whoa, yes, this is great. Oh, my chess skills are just booming. Like they're exploding. It's not great. Okay, I don't have isolated pawns. That's totally him. That's not me. Don't watch this show for the chess. Just don't do it. I'm getting some ideas. Unfortunately, they're bad ideas. So I do have this attack on f7 if I could play my knight out. Oh. Huh? What's going on? Fine, let's trade queens and then we'll play chess. He still has an isolated pawn. So that's great. Now it's chess. It's really stupid chess too. Because I'm playing my rook up here. I don't think this is defended enough. And now let's double it up. Make this serious business. Okay. The point of the game right now is to make my pieces really active. I need to be using everything I've got. Right now I'm not using my king. There's this point in time in chess where I'll bring my king this way. Seems safe. Give him some more time. Ooh, just in time. Time just in time. There's this point in chess where it's not so much of a danger to get checkmated. And people get a feel for that after they've played a lot of chess. It's like, okay, now I feel like it's safe. I'm not going to get checkmated. And at that point, you definitely want to be fighting with the king because the king is a powerful piece when it's not in danger of being checkmated. Is this good? Yes. Okay, so now I'm ahead by a pawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Pointing at my own screen, of course. Oh, this is exciting. Let's move over. Unpin myself. And then he's still pinned. I like this outpost for the knight. We both have isolated pawns, but I'm ahead by a pawn. I like the fact that there's knights on the board. Rook endgames are very drawish. If it's just rooks, pawns, and kings, it's hard to win, even if you're ahead. But it's easier if you fork him in the face. So let's do that first. Knights actually add some complexity. Obviously, right here, I'm using my knight to win, so instant truth to what I'm saying. But in general, just having those knights, oh, I've allowed him to fork me. Never mind. I'm guarding that pawn. Just keep checking. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm ahead. A rook for a knight, and I'm ahead a pawn. That's the exchange in a pawn for nothing. So I need to make sure I use my king and my rook in order to win. Yeah, I've just dropped my own rook. This is so stupid. Wow. I have exceeding stupidity. Only ChessWhiz can lose a position like this. Wow. He offers a draw. No, I'm not going to take a draw. I'm going to win. First, I'm going to triangulate. Then I'm going to take opposition. Then I'm going to punch you. Uh-oh. So he can go back and forth here and here and stop me from getting in. I, on the other hand, can go back and forth here and here and stop him from getting in. It's kind of hard to do anything, isn't it? I have to invent a heart attack and apply it to himself, and then he will run out of time. But I keep adding him time, so that's not going to work. I guess I can't win. Stupid chess. Okay, we're definitely not playing that variant again. That was embarrassing in multiple ways. Bronx Defense has contributed to this stream by typing LOL, which I assume means lots of love, because that's how I feel right now. Needing some of that. Is he going to accept a draw now? Fine, be that way. A4. Watch out, man. I moved a pawn. Seems drawish. See, he can use a tempo, and I can't. So he has the advantage. No, you didn't miss much. Just that awful chess game. So we're going to change the rules. I'm going to play with Alan Stillman. He's the top of the list right here. He's still a man. And the queen must always be guarded. Your queen must always be guarded. Okay, totally different rules here. Very, very much more extreme. I mean, it's easy to get your queen like near a pawn, but pawns don't guard very much. The average pawn guards 2 or a little less than 2 things. I mean, the average median pawn attacks 2 squares, but the average mean is less than 2. Oh, this is interesting, actually. Too bad I'm the second player. Because I just came up with this great idea. If I take that pawn, he can't recapture me. Except there's only one problem. He's doing the same thing to me at the same time. So that's interesting. Let's see. I'm still confused, says Tushar Kamde. That's a cool name. What if I do this? How idiotic is that? This is so stupid. Don't watch this episode. Shut down this episode. Go watch a different episode. I don't know why you're watching this one. So he's thinking of a great way to get an advantage. Usually, if you copy your opponent, you're a doofus, because at some point you have to stop copying and it's not to your advantage. I'm going to let Alan run out of time because last game I could have let my opponent run out and win. Instead, I just drew, so let's not make that mistake again. Save my own queen now. Okay, so the queens are still on the board, at least. The queen must always be guarded. The rule is new. Okay. I'm going to move my knight over here, which is totally a different spot, because it attacks the bishop. So we've already diverged, as they say. I wonder who says that. The diverging people. To be people of divergence. Queen is well guarded, right here. What I want to do is attack his queen, but I don't get much from that yet. Uh-oh. Did I make an oops? Yeah, that was not my smartest sequence. Let's just lose the queen, because I figured out if I don't have the queen, no restrictions for me. I am so smart. I need to lose more pieces. If you lose all your pieces, there's no rules. You can just move whatever you want, anywhere you want. You know how like rooks can only move straight? If you don't have rooks, you can move them diagonally. It's so cool. Okay. I'm dead. Let's just move really fast. The faster I lose, this is the stupidest knight in the world. The fastest we could get onto a different game and forget this ever happened. Knight c7 is like dumb, and yet it's my best move with this knight. Have you ever had that moment where your best decision is horrible? But when you make no decision, then the next day your best decision is horrible. Oh, a tactic. A tactic. I have to move my knight. Okay, so watch this. Oh, yeah. His queen will be unguarded, so he won't have time to recapture. It's tactics like these that I'm going to use to win this game. Trust me now. Trust me. No, oh. That left your cue. Your cue. What a genius I am. Oh, I love praising myself. Nobody else does it. Okay, so now I need to take this pawn. You ready for this? I guess I'll trade rooks. And with a simple knight a6, c7, e8, d6 maneuver, I have activated my power. This is a common strategy that grandmasters use when they're drunk. Trust me. He has a queen, but It's useless. I'm really glad I traded my queen for whatever I have on the board right now. It was a smart decision. SMRT. Let's go. Let's save the bishop. Save the bishop. Let's put the knight here. He can't get anything with his. He's like attacking with two things, but it's useless. His attack. Why is there a chessboard on my chessboard? How long has that been there? Has that been there the whole show? What kind of show is this? Idiot. Actually, it's kind of smart. Kind of smart show. This is kind of a smart show right now. Because I say so. I don't like calling myself an idiot, so I'm stopping doing that immediately. Because it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Let's defend that knight again. Let's get everything nice and powerful here. Shutting down his rook like nobody's business. Makes me feel good about myself. The bishop has to escape. Hold on, guys. Need to save my bishop. Okay, so right now I could take this for free. See, his queen's not guarding it. Oh, yeah. Let's type your cute winking face. I'm totally winning this because he has a queen. The poor guy is stuck with a queen. His queen is trapped right now. So he ignores that fact. And so I'll just ignore that fact too. Queens are awful. So glad I traded mine for a bishop, I think. So glad. I always give time to my opponents when I'm beating them because then I can enjoy winning longer. Of course I'm winning this game. I got rid of my queen, so it would be so easy. Yes, I am winning this game. That's weird. I'm winning this game. Should I leave him with a queen? Let's see what this is like. Let's see how good a queen really is. Probably worse than a bishop, right? Don't take it with a bishop. He's guarding his queen right now. Look at that. His queen is guarded. Why would I take it? I'm not going to take that queen. It's guarded. You guys are crazy. Okay. He can't take that. Oh, it's a casual game. This is supposed to be rated. How dumb. Let's go here. I am winning so hard right now. I guess I'll take this pawn and promote to a rook, of course. Queens are awful. Queens are really bad. As the pieces leave the board, which they're kind of doing right now as I capture his pieces, the queen becomes less and less potent until eventually it can do nothing, which is coming up here pretty soon. The queen's ability to do nothing. I would like to untangle myself and promote this pawn. Let's try this. Nah. Let's not try it. Let's check him. See where he wants to go. Oh, I'm so gleeful. Okay, let's make this trade. Now he's stuck with a useless queen. I hope you guys are having fun, because that would make one of us. Two, I guess. I'm glad I'm having fun. I want to promote to a rook, but it's not doing that. So we'll have to be careful here. Check. He cannot capture because his queen would not be guarded. What a skewer. What a skewer. And checkmate. GG. Alan Stillman, I would love to play you again, but unfortunately I have 3 challengers and I know I'm not going to get through them if I don't take them now. So we've got Tushar Kamde, we've got Aiden, and we've got Thnika. Thnika, you are awesome because of your excessive quantity of consonants. So I'm going to duplicate this tab, and I'm also going to play Aiden at the same time. Leave that page. I'm going to play 2 games at once because we don't have time to go through everybody individually like that. So let's just play 2 games at once. This will be easy for everyone, including my opponents. Okay, so we're just going to play some knight c3s. That's very safe. Let's tear this out for now. I tore something out that you can't see. Okay. Okay, the queen must always be guarded. Let's tell this person that. Thnika, did you know that the queen must always be guarded? Period. There we go. It thought I was spamming because it's the same message twice. It has a very good spam regulator. It's the regular kind, of course. Okay, his queen is coming up here. I am not scared at all. Why is he using his queen? Unless he's going to cheat. Oh, he says got it. Okay. So it's like, your queen is useless, so don't use it. I don't use my useless things. Oh, I should have played bishop here. Because that knight is the critical defender of the queen. I'm doing pretty good on time here. So here's the plan. Maybe take that. He would recapture with queen. Excuse me. So I guess that wouldn't work. This could be good, though. Whap the microphone. It's called the mic whap maneuver. It's used when you don't look where your hand is going. Are you... Should I push that? Because I'm bored or something. It's like, why would I push it? Are you... Ooh. Ooh. I'll play here. Yeah. Are you afraid of getting old? I can ask that because there aren't very many old people who watch this show, except David. Hi, David. Sorry you're old. You haven't always been, so that's good. Let's try this. No, so I take this. He takes with king. Then I fork him. Then I switch over to the other game. Then I take his queen. But is that worth it? I'm not so sure I should do all those things because... Oh, I should have just played this one. I heard a capturing sound. I'm worried. He took my knight. Interesting. So queen apparently is worse than knight. And this guy's sacrificing his queen also. Yikes. Now this actually is concerning me a bit. Maybe queens are really bad. Like really bad. Maybe queens are really, really bad. Better defend that. Okay, so only I have a queen now, and I have to follow this terrible rule. Uh-oh. Problems over there. That's the problem. In case you're wondering what the problem is, the fact that I can't capture that is a problem. Fortunately, I have plenty of time on that board. 14 seconds over here. Let's keep moving my king, since it's the only legal thing to do. Don't know what to do there. Okay, thank you for that. Now I've trapped your bishop. I love that maneuver. Did you see that? Maybe you didn't, so I'll just keep flying around on these two boards, and then you won't see anything. Just keep your queen on the back rank. Then there's nothing to worry about. Let's go this way. Oh, I only have 9 seconds on that board. That was probably a dumb trade. Six seconds. Yikes. It's an interesting liability here, this queen. Maybe someone's going to add me time. Because I'm struggling to make enough chess moves. 8 seconds here, 27 here. So I need to focus on this chessboard. Okay, guys? Stop getting dizzy. I'm focusing. Oh, I'm focusing on winning. Illegal. Oh. Let's offer him some time. It's in your settings. I'm winning this game, so you have to enable takebacks. Takebackies. You have to do that. Okay. Let's give this guy more time because I'm about to checkmate him. Don't want him to be rushed as he dies. That's what I hate about guillotines. The blade comes down so fast, you can hardly enjoy it. Never mind, I didn't say that. Yes! I showed the power of a queen. Did you see how queens were really useful in that game? Did you see that? Like, he traded his queen for a knight. Huge mistake, because my queen, it went and checkmated him. Yeah, queens are really good. See if this guy can find how to turn on takebacks. I'll just undo my move, and then you undo your move. Go back to the old square. Oh, we can't take back. I'm running out of time talking to him. Okay, so we're just going to improvise, move the chair out of the way so you can observe my king while it's still on the board. He says, I did but not for this game. Not sure I believe that, but guess I'll go with it. So now the question, is the queen valuable? Can I make use of this queen? What we're doing right here is playing queen against bishop chess. Queen against bishop. You would think the queen would be good. Really good here because it's better than a bishop. So how can I take advantage of that? Let's see. In the other game, I played this attack where the queen went over here. So let's do that. Maybe I should close it up. I hope I should because I just did. That keeps his bishops from being too powerful, you know? His bishops were very powerful. I'm depowering them right now. His black squared bishop is pretty bad. But mine is too. Why did I move my rook up? Just trying to defend all the things here. Let's get the king. Let's get the king to f3. This is too much for me. This is horrible. No. No, my bishop is so bad. Help. Okay. Nope, that's illegal. My queen is defended at least. I don't know if it's even possible to get a bishop worse than this one. What did he just trade, though? He traded a bishop for a pawn. I appreciate that. Let's get on this open file here. Okay. Thanks for that blunder. I'm back in business here. We won't be able to demonstrate that queen's better than a bishop because he just sacrificed his bishop. And now we're doing fine. Let's get the king next to the queen. That'll free up all the things. All right. His bishop's trapped. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing okay. Rainbows are guy. Rainbows are gay, probably, but he's spelling it like guy. He says he's having a philosophical discussion in the chat. Oh, thanks for the rook. Interesting technique. Now we're going to show the power of the queen. Are you ready for this? Ooh, oh, it can't get through. Oh, oh no, oh no. I have to trade my king for this, or queen, I guess. That was dangerous. Oh well, after I lose my queen, I can play chess. Oh, let's block that. Wow, interesting. That was interesting. Now I could just win because it's chess. Weird. I almost, I traded my queen for this pawn. He could have taken it, and then I would have won anyway, so that's silly. I tried to get my queen down here, though, because actually queen and rook, it would have been very powerful. I would have just been checkmating this guy. It would have been interesting. I love what Rainbow says in the chat. He's having a philosophical discussion about life in the chat, and his statement is, it really reveals a bias. People have biases. Sometimes they're not aware of them. And his statement reveals a bias. He says, it's only if you believe in a certain afterlife. He's talking about what happens after you die. It says, there's many different ideas on what happens in the afterlife. Some believe in a God that you will meet there. Some believe in reincarnation. Some agree it is impossible to know. Did you catch that subtlety? Did you catch the subtlety of his wording? Some believe A, some believe B, and some agree C. It's not like some believe C. It's like some agree. In other words, C is correct. Some agree. Some agree with the truth. What do I do? I just take this, right? Yeah, what am I wasting my time for? Shh. Wasting your time, I guess. I mean, there's only one of me. That's not that much time, but there's hundreds and hundreds of people who are watching this in the future, and all of their collective time is being wasted by this philosophical discussion. Unless maybe you learned something about bias there. That would have been useful. Watch the way people word things. It's actually very, very, very important how you get to word a question because it directs people toward the answer. The way that you word, for example, something you're voting on a ballot, like, should we raise taxes to support our fire department? The way you ask that question determines whether it will pass or not, in large part, or at least it impacts the percentage of supporting votes versus dissenting votes. And so there's actually quite a battle over how to word the question because there's subtleties about how you say that. I mean, if you say, do you believe A or do you agree B? I mean, it just sounds like, oh, I cheated. I hate this. Although I do kind of like it. I took his bishop and there's no way to undo that. And this is a rated game. I was about to resign, and then I realized it's a rated game, and I'm ahead by 600 rating points. So it's kind of not fair either way. I deserve to win, but not like that, if you know what I mean. So I'm sorry. I guess all I could say is I'm sorry, and then cheat some more. And then win. I'm sorry, Thnika. You deserve to lose in a different way. I'll say GG and then a frown. Sorry. I'll type sorry. That means I'm sorry. We have time for one more game. This is going to be the final game. It's either going to be Tushar Khamdi or Mohammad Reyes. And I would love to play with both of you, but I can't handle 2 games at once. So Tushar was here first. I'm going to play with him. And then the other game, the other opponent. I've played with you in previous episodes, so you're going to have to travel to your past to enjoy a game with me or the future. I'm down declining these because this is the last game. I'm so sorry. However, look at your clocks, guys, and then subtract 35 minutes. And then travel into next week because Sunday at this time, 35 minutes ago, we're going to stream again and we're going to play more cool chess. So don't miss it. If you come on time, I'll definitely play with you. And this guy, Mohammed, Alan Stillman's back. No, Alan. Mohammed was there for a moment and then Stillman replaced him. Everyone's talking about the afterlife in the chat. That's great. It's very important because you'll spend more time in the afterlife than in life. Just like you've spent more time before you were born than you'll spend alive. I mean, you only spend some dozens of years, like 7 dozen, 6 dozen, 5 dozen, only some dozen of years alive. Far more dozens before that, not alive. Probably. I have to say probably because, I mean, I don't remember it. Maybe I was alive in another universe. Can't wait to travel back in time and find out. Well, let's see. Don't forget we're playing chess right now. The queen has to stay guarded. He's guarding it with 4 things, so he's doing a good job on that. I'm guarding it with 3. That's a sufficient number. Maybe we should play where whoever guards their queen the most wins. That'd be a cool variant. Stupid variant, I mean. Do you want to just play chess with this guy? Because we're about to trade queens. And that would be dumb. So I'm going to build a battery. I want to put my queen in front of the bishop and go checkmate. I think that's probably stupid. I'm doing it because it's probably stupid. This guy's only 2027. I mean, there's a lot of people who are better than he is at chess. So that would include people who aren't me. So let's just do it. Here I come. If I play this, how stupid am I? He takes my pawn. Then I take here. Of course, I'm genius. He takes me. Then I take his knight. He takes me with a rook. Then I check him. And then my queen is powerless because she's out there in Nowheresville. Because she has to stay guarded. So she can't play that check. Just like, help! Help! And she would just say help for a while. And then get captured. This is dumb. Oh, they're really getting into it. In the afterlife, they're talking about being forgiven, whether you do bad things and then go to a bad place afterward. Oh, yeah. Great conversation, guys. If you do bad things in life, according to Exaways, then after you die, you go to this fiery inferno where they're only playing spineless queen chess, and you can't play real chess. That sounds terrible. I'm going to play this move. Because now my rook is defending it. So when I play b3, that's b6, he's not doing a thing with the thing. Now I'll play here. Oh, I lost my queen. For a rook! Come on, man. I just got a rook for my queen. Oh, man. I also lost a piece, I think. No, I got a rook for a queen. Cool. I think I'm winning now. Fortunately, there's not that much on the chessboard. The fewer things there are, the more debilitated his queen is because there's less things to be guarding it. So I think this is going to go great. I'm going to reveal the power of head scratching. Now I'm going to reveal the... Oh, he's just trading more things. This is awesome. The more that comes off, the more awesome I am. The power of things that aren't queens. I think he's got a problem. I think rooks are better. Let's find out. This is going to be good. This is going to be so good. He's discovering right now what a terrible mistake he's made. Getting only a rook. Only a rook. Trading only a rook. Whatever I'm saying is very profound right now. I'm not going to take that measly queen. Oh, you can't do that. Winking face. Hey, Tushkar. Take me back. Add time. Add time. Add some time. And now take back. Good thing I can type really quickly. There we go. Nice try cheating. I am on top of that. I never allow people to cheat unless they're me. Because look at this brilliancy right here. It's like the sun. That's how brilliant it is. Oh, there's some biased language from Koresh. Koresh, he says, when you don't believe in God, you deny his existence. Did you notice that subtle choice of words? It's by denying his existence, you're implying that he exists. So that's not an unbiased statement. An unbiased statement would be, when you don't believe in a potential God, you deny the potential existence of the potential God. You notice that? You notice that? It's like, who will deny the existence of his or him? Obviously the choice of words reveals the belief. It's very difficult to take bias out of your statements. It reveals what you think. Oh, I don't want to promote to a queen. Queens are awful. In fact, that's a free pawn because queens are so bad. I should now take him, his queen, I think. I don't want to get checkmated, which there is some danger of that. So let's pay a little attention here, although the conversation's very interesting. Looks like it's just two people arguing. Never mind. He offers a draw, and he resigns. Oh, GG. He resigns because I'm going to promote into a queen, and queens are so good. This is great. Actually, if queens trade, this is just chess. How boring. No wonder that's the afterlife. Spineless queen chess. That was interesting, though. I think we can conclude that rooks are better than queens in spineless queen chess. That's really interesting, at least in an endgame. In a middle game with a lot of pieces, the queen might have, more ability to do things because you have a lot of pieces, and then the queen could be more powerful. Very interesting. Try this variant with your friends. If you want to try it in the chat, put a link to a game. If you know how to do that, what you would do is you click on the chess, then you click on play with a friend, choose a random side, and then you get a link right here. Paste that to somebody. You can send it in messages or whatever. You can even type in the name of the person you want to play with right here. Try this variant. And if you want to play this and you're watching on YouTube, so you're already in the future and the show's already happened, you can put your username in the comments down there and be like, I want to play this and my username is Bing Bong. And everyone's like, what? But the one person who also wants to play this will send you a message by typing Bing Bong right here, which there he is, right? Bing Bong. Look at all the Bing Bongs want to play. Oh, Bing Bong Dong. He's my favorite. And then after all those things happen, then you'll get to play this variant, which is great, instead of just watching it, because the purpose of this show is to make you relax. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.